Hey, it's Niraj, the Renegade Pharmacist. So I'm going to share with you my healing from leaky gut journey, okay, the full story with all the gory details included. Okay, so several years ago, I actually worked as a community pharmacist. I'm talking like in 2004. I qualified as from university and became a pharmacist. And this was one of the most stressful periods in my life because I was in a job which I really didn't want to do. It was a horrible system to work for, and I had no passion for it. And because of that, I had a very, very lax lifestyle when it came to health. In fact, I didn't even really know what it took to be healthy. Like, I would go and have McDonald's for lunch, I'd go and have pizza for dinner, I'd drink like several glasses of wine a night, and on the weekends it was even more excessive. And then we'd go out partying all the time. I was living close to London, going to clubs every weekend, going crazy. This was all because of a result of trying to as an antidote to the stress of the job that I had to work in. And it eventually took its toll on me. I started to develop really bad bloating and flatulence. Like, there were points I remember where I'd like go into a club and fart, and it would clear the dance floor. It was that smelly, and it was so embarrassing. And I'd actually have to sneak off and pretend that it wasn't me, and it was somebody else next to me. And sometimes my friends got the blame for it too. So, you know, I don't want anyone to have to suffer like that, like I did. And that's why I'm making this video, because I want to share with you my stories with the aim to help you not have to suffer the consequences of that going on for too long. Because what happened was I kind of ignored it, carried on with the same bad lifestyle habits, and eventually it led to me getting an autoimmune condition called ulcerative colitis. I went for a very, very bad patch in my life, a very stressful time, and I ended up becoming housebound for a year, and I was bleeding 40 times a day from my backside. It was insane. Like, there were times I was sat on the toilet for the 30th time that day, crying in my hands, just going, what is going on in my life? I don't want to live anymore. And my parents were freaking out. They didn't know what to do. It was a very, very horrible time. And I was just praying and praying that, please give me a solution. Please help me, God. And I had surrendered to the medical system. And the medical system, all they did was they gave me Band-Aid for the wound. And by Band-Aid, I mean they gave me medications that had side effects. And all they did was alleviate the symptoms. They didn't do anything about the cause. And remember, the cause is usually your lifestyle and your stress levels and things like that. Nothing that a drug can fix on its own. And you have to go a little bit deeper. So I was on all these medications, I was getting all these side effects, nothing was working, and the doctor was going to take out my colon. That was like the last resort. And before that, they said, we could try one more thing. You can be a guinea pig for this drug that hasn't been tested yet, but you know, it may work. And I'm like, that was like the lowest point. Because I wasn't such a believer of the healthcare system anyway, and then to suddenly now become a guinea pig for a drug that's never been tested before was like the lowest point in my life. And I was actually kind of ready to end it all, because if that didn't work, I was going to have my colon removed and I'd be crapping in a bag for the rest of my life, which would have sucked like big time. And I didn't really want to go down that road. And luckily I discovered this incredible system of healthcare from ancient India called Ayurveda. And a close friend of our family, she showed me some of the basic fundamentals of it. And in there explains how digestive health is the first area that they focus on for healing, because the digestive health is linked to all other diseases that may arise in the body. If that starts to break down, it can lead to other issues in the future from happening. So I started to look at all of the things that are out there in Ayurveda that teach us to and help us heal ourselves from our gut. And what I discovered was this incredible substance called colostrum that had been used by Ayurvedic doctors for thousands of years because it's such a powerful healer. but not many people have been aware of it at all in the modern world. In fact, only recently have scientists discovered, and this is another bit of research that I was really, that tipped me over the edge actually, in getting colostrum and trying it, was when sports scientists have been using colostrum to heal leaky gut in athletes. Okay, so there's a lot of studies now going into how to heal leaky gut and why do athletes get it, and colostrum has this incredible result with it, and it's widely used now by sports scientists for this condition. So this really started to trigger me into actually trying this myself. And as soon as I found the right brand and I started taking it myself, I started to experience some incredible results. Like within a week, I started to feel like really like nice inside. Like I had this like really pleasant, nourishing feeling every time I consumed the colostrum. And then after about a week and a half to 2 weeks, the bleeding had stopped, like completely stopped. So I was still getting bits of bleeding now and then, but the colostrum completely stopped it. And then within a few weeks after that, I started to put on healthy weight again. I was actually looking healthy again. I'd actually lost so much weight. I'd lost 3 stone in weight, which is like going from 65 kg to like 45 kg, okay, which was insane. It was, I looked like a total rake, like a stick insect. It was horrible. But the colostrum really helped me to get my weight back up again, and energy levels back up again, and my mood as a result also switched and made me a lot more confident and happy again. And I started to get my social life again, and started to go out and do the things that I love to do. And since that experience, I'm now living an absolute dream life, and I've helped so many people around the world to heal themselves of leaky gut and prevent things like ulcerative colitis and autoimmune conditions from arising. Because if you don't do something about these symptoms and these lifestyle habits that are causing these symptoms early, if you don't do it early enough, like I let it go for a long time, it's going to lead to a much more horrible condition later on, like I got. And I don't want that to happen to you. That's why I'm so committed now, driven to help people prevent these things from happening early, okay? And that's why you're very fortunate today watching this video, because I've got the perfect solution for you. So if you want to learn exactly the right type of colostrum to take and the right brand, the right source of it, I've got this video with a checklist that tells you exactly what you need to look out for when getting the right colostrum. And you can find it on the link on this video, and I can't wait to see your results with it too. So this is Niraj, Renegade Pharmacist. I'll see you in the next video.